What's up, my comedy people? I'm sitting over here. I'm just getting my thoughts together, doing a little writing. I usually get to work early so I could just do a little bit of writing. You know, this is what I do, so I can. Mine's working good. You come up with some craziest stuff. It's important. It's important. What I do is, you know, one thing I tell people is you got a voice recorder on your goddamn phone. Use that damn thing. Every time that thought comes into your head, you know, people, we write it on our little post-its and we write it on back of napkins and we do this and we do that. Record that shit. Sometimes just sit there and record 45 minutes of you bullshitting. Be your own open mic. Record that shit and then listen to it back. You're driving down the road, you got an hour drive wherever you're going. Sometimes you just go into a show. If you go into a show, driving to a show, and you listen to this 45 minutes of BS, you'd be surprised. You pull something out of that. Especially if, you know, if you really can write and you really can put these thoughts together, something gonna pop up. So use your time wisely. Write a lot. I mean, write. Jokes develop. It takes time for a good joke to develop. You know, you make this funny piece and you go, wow, that piece is funny. And you try it out on stage and everybody laughs. You say it's a great piece. And then slowly you develop that piece into a whole bit, it could be a 5-minute bit. Just starting out from one little tiny little joke. So that's what you do. You just keep writing and building up on what you have and everything like that. And you'll be surprised what you come up with in a very short time. Like right now, and I just did like that. I just drove to work. It took me about 25 minutes of traffic. About half of it was me cursing out this goddamn Asian woman in front of me. But we ain't gonna talk about that woman. We're gonna talk about the fact that I just let my mind go and just start thinking about crazy shit. And then what I do is I sift through it and I say, that's good and this is good. And actually, the Asian woman, I could probably get some shit out of that Asian woman too. Oh, bitch. So, you know, it's important to write. It's important to write a lot. Another good thing is writing groups. Get together with some fellow comics, especially if you got comedy friends that you might have a mutual style with, or you just respect their opinion, or you really think they're funny and they're willing to sit down and write with you. You know, these people can be an incredible asset to you. It's not about them going in and writing a set for you, but it's we can build upon each other. Like if you got this nice bit, you know, your comedic buddies can turn that into a fantastic bit. You know, why don't you say this instead of the woman with the shoe? Why don't you say that the horse, you know, and just let it build. You know, you don't always like everything everybody says. I have a writing buddy that we just vibe all the time. We just come up with crazy shit every 2 minutes. So it helps you to open your mind up. And as an individual, your mind will go whatever way your mind is developed to go. And sometimes you need somebody to take you off that main road. So why don't you do this? Why you always do this all the time? Why don't you just veer a little bit left? And then that open you up to new ideas. And your mind will continue to do the new idea on the path that it usually do. But it's a whole new idea. So work with people. Some comedians are anti-writing together. They don't want to take your advice. They don't want to give you advice. And that's cool. Some people are just like that. But I find that finding a little writing crew that you guys can all vibe together and share ideas is a great thing. Write together. Write all the time. Test a lot. Use your social media as an open mic. I do it all the time. I throw up a little joke. See the response. Okay, nobody liked it. So it will not be used. I'm just kidding. I'll still use it anyway. It's just that dedication to whatever you love. But I do it a lot, and I find out if people think it's funny. I've had people go, that's a very nice premise you have there. You should work on that. Or they'll just be like, that's just funny. And then you go with it. Is that easy? Right now, I got about 5 ideas. I just go through these 5 ideas, see if I got something. And then the next open mic I hit, that's my focus. My focus is not to go to that open mic and do the stuff I've already done or the stuff I know works. Is I got to try these 5 ideas because I need 5 new jokes, 3 new jokes, you know? So that's it. Write, recite, write some more, keep writing. And then when you finish writing, you know what you do? You write some more. That's what you do. You just keep writing, keep the ideas flowing. One of the main things you can do is when you write and you have all these ideas in your head, they're not necessarily concrete material, but you might be on stage and that little idea you had in your head, you might say it, and guess what? It works. It works. It worked at the moment, at the show you were at. It was whatever the thing was. Like say for instance, there's Asian woman in the crowd, and I'm thinking about what I was saying when I was driving, and the Asian woman. Oh, the Asian woman. But anyway, I might be able to take something and then use it on her, and then the crowd started laughing, and I got a new piece. So you're not only just developing a new act, but these little pieces swirl around in your head, and then they're triggered by whatever's going on, whatever is happening in the crowd or what's happening that night. Boom, boom, boom. That's how it works, and you'll be surprised how much more comfortable you'll be on stage when you got all these little micro ideas that are just hanging in there, along with your great new material. So remember, and say that shit all the fucking time. I'm out.